Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live. I got no audio, Krish says. Now you do? Okay, good. So you couldn't hear the intro song? That's a bummer. It's the best part of Power Hour.
No. Mm-mm.
Huh.
I even went into my settings and was like, "Oh, my settings are right."
Huh. Okay. I restarted everything to make sure I didn't have any issues today, but I'll figure it out. All right. Welcome everyone. Crazy day. My day trading was good. I just posted that in the day trading channel, a little over 2,900. Circle was my biggest winner. I had three trades in that. Um, my BICs, luckily, I opted out of the early tranches and then I shut them down, which looks like the last hour or so would have been pretty nice action to get some, but I ended up getting out for a couple $100 in profit, so I just shut those down. But I did get into my new trade that I talked about in my trade plan, which if you haven't seen, I posted over the weekend. This is the one that discount double check I was talking about. So it's four tranches. It's a BIC style. So that was the other thing. I was starting this today. So this one's looking good. Uh, $1,900 of max profit. Currently up about 1,000. Got some good range on both sides. So hopefully that stays in range the rest of the day. I've also got a 3-4 put calendar on that's down a little bit, or pretty close to break even, I guess it looks like. I'll take that off by the end of the day. And I think, yeah, I didn't do any Elmos. Oh, I shut down my one DTE and booked a small profit on that as well. So that's it for me today. How about you, Chad?
Yeah, just did one TLC and then it got stopped out, and I was riding the puts down. It's really crazy when you get the big moves like we had today because you look at you're watching your P&L. I'm watching my P&L on one screen, and I'm watching the price of my longs on the other on the down move. What did we have? We had about well, it was only about 20 minutes of down move. It goes from a full loss type P&L, um, which for me it's like over 3K, and then within a matter of like 15 minutes, I saw it like it was like um, up almost 3K, like, and I just started trying to close out my longs as fast as I could, and they were over eight something. I ended up getting them closed out for 690. But it's pretty wild when that happens. Um, and then I was like, okay, I'm this the rip up was happening, and then I'm like, I'm not putting on any more TLC trades. And then, um, since 12:30 Central, we've had nothing but chop, and so I put on a TLC in my other account and just cooked it as long as I could. And then when price started to move up on us here about 15 minutes ago, I closed it out for like 80% profit. It wasn't one that I posted because it wasn't in my TLC account. I hadn't taken any trades in that account all day. Um, and I am in. So the only other thing I've done in my TLC.
The only other thing, what? Chad, come in. What in the world? Can you guys hear me at all? Yeah, I lost Chad. What in the world is going on with Discord here? Let's discount double Bic is cooking nicely so far. I'm going to close my 3-4
There
put
we go.
calendar here pretty soon. Yeah, I can hear you now, Chad.
Now can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I left the stage and came back. That's all I
So
did.
weird. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's really frustrating. I know it's probably frustrating for you guys as well, but hopefully it kind of cleans itself up. If not, we always have Zoom to go back to, I guess. I'd rather not, but how did everybody else survive today? Are you guys making some back on your Bics? I know there was some double stoppage early that I got lucky and didn't hit.
My Woogas are doing really good. I don't know where you lost me at, but that was one of the last things I talked about.
As far as individual stocks go, Circle is still up 9.5%, but it was up 22% or something like that.
What is that company?
It's a crypto payment company. Just
Okay.
IPO'd on June 5th, and it's just been going bonkers. IPO'd at 64, and it hit 299 today. Tesla's still up 8.25, a little off of its highs. GE and IBM are both up. Meta's up 2%. Meta started slow, but then started picking up some steam. Microsoft was strong even through the flush. It had a little pause, but that's about it. And it's hit new all-time highs today. Hit 487.75. Netflix almost back up to all-time highs. On the red side, Hims. Hims was down huge pre-market, and it's even worse now. It's down 32%. I'm not sure what happened there.
I saw
SMCI is
something that
down
was that
8.
one. I saw what would happen to that. It's some other company's not partnering with them or something. I, I saw it earlier today.
I thought maybe their ED medicine wasn't working correctly or something.
I don't know about
Uh,
that. It was that one, and then there was another one. Hims. It was Hims and Hers, and then there was another one I forget. That was same type of company.
there's
Really down
Roman.
big.
Is it Roman or something like that?
Might have been.
Hood's down 2.5. Some of the crypto stocks are still down. MSTR's down. Let's see what's Coin doing. Coin is up, but it's off of its highs. Strongest sector, regional banks up 1.7, real estate up 1.2, utilities up. Semiconductors are up about 0.5%. Financials are up almost 1%. Tech up almost 1%. Energy down 2. Yeah, oil's getting crushed. Look at that bar in oil, the daily bar. Opened about unchanged, and it's now down 7%. Bitcoin a little over 103,000. VIX still hanging around 20. Let's see, we've got a little over 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and close my 3-4 calendar. Filled at 540 for a small loss.
My short strike is 60.15 on both my woos. Oh, 5.15 and the 10.15s. Continues to rip up, it's gonna eat profits.
I've got break even on my deal up to 60.27 to the upside or 59.95 to the downside. But max profit would be between 60.20 and 05 basically. As far as the rest of this week goes, tomorrow is Tuesday. Powell testifies in front of Congress starting 30 minutes after the market opens. That's both tomorrow and Wednesday. We've also got, at the same time, consumer confidence and Richmond Manufacturing Index tomorrow, and new home sales on Wednesday. And then Thursday, final GDP, unemployment claims pre-market, and Friday, pre-market core PCE. I was watching, I was waiting for the futures to open last night, and I was trying to guess where the S&P would open. And I was thinking minus 3% at the worst, or the best case scenario, maybe minus 2%. It opened and it was like down 1/3%. I was like, wow, this is just freaking shaking this stuff off like it's nothing.
Yeah, I was wondering, it happened on Saturday night, so it's like I wonder if it would have happened during the week sometime. I wonder if it had been different.
Yeah, I don't know. And then just the way it reacted today too. I mean, as soon as the
Yeah,
news came out that the strikes happened, it bounced. I mean, I guess, the market's perceiving it as okay, that's done. Not as bad as we thought. Let's And then at the same time, I think a Fed speaker kind of hinted at a Fed rate cut. So that just fueled the market right back up. Unbelievable. I mean,
yeah, it
yes, it's
definitely did not
60,
surprise too much.
67. I mean, we're 100 points away from all-time highs, boys and girls. Watson, you guessed it would only be down a tiny bit? Hmm.
I like to see a move back to about 60-10, 60-11.
Did anyone else catch any of that circle trade today? They were expensive. I only did a two lot on each trade because they're about 2,500 bucks a lot. My first one I got in right here when it started to make a push above yesterday, previous day high, and then it pulled back. It was on this bar right here. I got in, caught that first move, scaled out with my two lots. Felt pretty good about that. And then I got back in on this dip here, or maybe it was one of these dips. And I was holding. I got out of one, and then it came back and did a quick dip and got bought up. And that's where I posted in the day trading channel and caught this move up. And then, oh yeah, I got out at almost at the top is when because I just had an order to sell, so not too far from the top. So I got pretty fortunate with my exits there too. Oh, really, Joseph T? Are you in the crypto space now? You'd have some sweet stock options right about now, I bet. CoreWeave, which has been another one just ripping since its IPO. So I was looking at this. It wasn't that strong, but I was on one of the. I think it was this dip right here. I got long, and then it flushed, and I took a pretty decent loss. And then when it kind of bounced and rejected that area, I got short and happened to catch that flush. I got out right below previous day low, so I didn't even catch that last leg, but I caught part of the flush, so I got some of it back. So I was really looking to go long, but when it kept getting pushed back down, I started changing my thesis on getting short. Hit an all-time high Friday, but a little decent dip here today. Bought up about half of it. Not as good as the rest of the market though. Django, I don't know if there's necessarily a correlation. If you look at, if you go to like ES on the trade tab, you'll see what the ES is trading at the different expirations. So the active one currently has 88 days left. That's the September contract that we're in. That's the most active one, the current one. And it's at 60, 68. And you can see the December contract is up at 61.18 and 61.13 for the March. So it's just, the futures are going to be priced different based on their expiration. So like the intraday movement versus SPX will be the same, but the price it'll always be different than SPX just because it expires. And then it's got to roll to the next one. All right, we've got, what do we got? 23 minutes left. We are nearing, or we are at highs of day.
Yeah, I need a red bar.
Prefer not a rip through highs of day. Gold getting a tiny bump today, but not much. Silver up a little bit as well. SPX almost up to Friday's high, which was Friday morning. NDX not quite as strong, not quite as high. Although it's up a little bit more than S&P on a percentage basis.
If I can get 3 or
Yields
4
are
points
down,
down, I'll
I
probably
guess, anticipating a potential rate cut, I guess.
a couple points down.
Yep.
Might hit my profit targets on Woogas.
What's that?
If I can just get a couple points down, I might hit profit target on at least one of my Woogas. One's up 37%.
Anybody else in the discount double bic? Elliot's in. I knew it. Yeah, I had my morning tranches all turned on, and then right before the open, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait and see. We've got news, a little bit of news, which is not normal for a Monday, and then of course the whole war headline risks. I was just like, I'm just gonna wait and see. So I got lucky from that perspective, but I would think for the last couple hours, your later tranches should be pretty decent. I don't know about that up spike that may have hit some calls. But yeah, then this is the enemy of BIX for sure. Got about 7 minutes till MOC. 15 butterfly looks like it's trading for around $1.20 or so, maybe. There's a little down moves, Chad.
That's what I needed. One's at 45%, the other's at 40.
Oh man, Theta Junkie 9 double stops. Ouch. And a few still alive. How many tranches are you doing? I thought you were doing like 14 or 15. 15, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that at the money butterfly is already up to what it is with all this movement.
Need 10 cents for one.
Yeah, if I have something on Django, I'll share it on this screen. There's a lot of times if I don't have anything on, I'll just show the static futures. Now with the discount double bick, I'll have something on most power hours. My well hit is Wooga.
Mine didn't. Now it's 20 cents going against me. Watched it. I watched it hit.
Yeah, nice and easy into the close. We got 2 minutes till MOC. Let me put my audio on. Andrew, there's not a course
Unbelievable.
for Wooga. If you check my back test sheet, go to the tabs down at the bottom and look at like the April one. There's a bunch of different variations of Wooga. It's basically just a 40 delta, 10 wide wings, and they're kind of a variety of a few different ways that people trade them, but you'll see it in there.
Wow. Now I'm $1.20 away in one of them. I was 10 cents away in
1 minute
one,
going to
and I
be giving
watched
market
the
on
other.
close imbalance data.
Brutal.
And in the trade plans channel, Andrew, I think it's the April trade plan. I think I talk about it in that video too. If it's not April, it's the one before that. All right, 20 seconds.
$10. Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 69 million. Nasdaq 100 buy side 406 million. Dow 30 buy side 61 million. And Mag 7 buy side 462 million.
Tiny buy side.
All right, one hit profit target. Close the other.
The 20 fly is trading for about $1.60. I'm going to put in an order on the 20 fly.
Well, I went to close one of my Woogas. It was up 30%, and it closed out for down 11%. So happy Monday to me.
Getting to push through highs. Get back down here. Where do you think you're going? There you go. No fill on the 20s. Looks like the 20 fly is still trading for around $1.65 or so. Gold is falling. The 25 fly looks like it may be closer to $2 here. I'm going to work a 25 as well. Trading at 25 now. Fill my 25s and come back to 20. That'd be ideal. Back to 22. 5 minutes to go. Filled on the 25s. Yeah, close below 20 would be great for both my positions here. Starting to bleed some profits on my discount double bick to the upside. SPX still at 25. I was hoping that was going to be a little head fake. New highs of day, 26. $27. My discount BICs are now at break even.
I got filled on the 20s and 25s. I had both orders in.
Yeah, so you've got a little bit of risk, but not much. And I got stopped on one of my discount double BICs. $28. Anything above 28 would be a winner for my Mahomes.
So my 20s are going to be.
Yeah, your 20s are good.
Winners.
1 minute.
Oh, yeah. $400 profit.
Back down to 25. That's not what I want. 25
Wow.
seconds. Uh-oh, getting close to a pin for Mr. Mahomes. Ooh, ugly close for Mahomes. For the 25s, 6025.15. Discount looks like I'll have a little winner on your trade. I got stopped at a 1, but I'll have to check the net with that one, but looks like it. I think I should have a winner. All right, all, that's a wrap. It'll be Chad the rest of the week. I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, and then I'll still be trading in and out. But as far as the live streams go, I'll be Chad the rest of the week. Everybody have a fantastic night. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.